SHIF-T. OMG Entertainment. What up, Tokyo? Kitty P. Let's get it. I'm on my grind, homie. Keep the letters OMG. I'm on my grind, homie. Who fuck with SHIF-T? On my grind. I say it all the time. On my put my everything out on the line. I'm on my grind, homie. Keep the letters OMG. I'm on my grind, homie. Who fuck with SHIF-T? On my grind. I say it all the time. On my put my everything out on the line. I keep up on my grind, real talking all day. Money on my mind, tell they come and bury me. If dirt ain't on my face with paint, I go cray cray. I stay screaming, fuck you, bitch, my talk straight pay. She call me Jane Doe, stamp tag by a toe. Got aliens, though, that boss bitch, Tokyo. Y'all already know my chips stacking, yeah, money blow. I keep it poppin' through the dough, these hoes so calling hoes. They ain't even on my level, by Felicia, you rap. I like my presidents, dead bitch, no cat. All them haters go to hell up in that handbag. I'm taking my anything left, y'all tricky have it. I knocked him out. You think I'm Darth Vader? I knocked him out. One hit, I started waiting. Being a born fighter, nigga, I'm a straight Vader. I drag them out and beat their ass, fuck the elevator. I'm on my grind, homie, keep the letters OMG. I'm on my grind, homie, who fuck with SHIF-T? On my grind. I say it all the time. On my put my everything out on the line. I'm on my grind, homie, keep the letters OMG. I'm on my grind, homie, who fuck with SHIF-T? On my grind. I say it all the time. On my put my everything out on the line. I go songs that fan from last house on the left. I'm first on the step, so music call it G-Clip. My tracks ain't safe, homie, yet they can't cope. Careers in rap, I drop them off slim, I got that rope. Too dead, never ride with speed, going off the slope. So odds win against me, bitches, no hope. The girls walk the chain, man, gold, everything. The city, what I bang, house of grind, grind game. No caliber pistol, live recording, niggas saying what? Real niggas move with their balls and get your shit up. Then put in work, don't deserve to get his dicks up. Man, better keep my vote, give a fuck, he used to base up. Shit next turn, SHIF-T ride for Team Hillary. Both bitch are prestige, so much eagle they can't breathe. It's like I held the door, just say feel my flow. The next episode, playing jigsaw, straight home. I'm on my grind, homie, keep the letters OMG. I'm on my grind, homie, who fuck with SHIF-T?
Hey.
Yo.
I can't hear myself.
Yo.
You got to turn on the mic.
Turn us up.
Hey. This is the On My Grind radio show with Tokyo Tony.
And your girl SHIF-T.
All right. Before we start, I need to talk to the engineer. Mike, that's the wrong phone number on the screen. Is that the right number? 366?
Yeah, that's the right number.
You sure?
Yeah.
It ain't 346.
It's 366.
1664. Okay, I've been getting everybody the wrong number. Okay, back to the subject at hand. Listen, guys, today is going to be a very, very, very exciting show. Okay? Mike, I cannot hear myself.
Yo.
Okay, great. All right, sorry for the interruption. Let's start this show. Today we have a very special guest that's here. Her name is LaRuby May. And this is like so special that I feel kind of nervous. And like nothing makes me nervous. Okay? This is a real politician in the building. Somebody that's here to make change for Ward 8. Okay? LaRuby is an experienced, proven leader who is committed to public service and the Ward 8 community, okay? This woman has done so much for the community, okay? She's worked with the Honorable Marion Barry, okay?
Yes.
She's done a lot of things, okay? She is
Muriel Bowser, she worked with her too.
Yes, she is the councilwoman for Ward 8. She's here to make change, like we said. So, hey,
let's get LaRuby.
Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna call up Miss LaRuby May.
Let's give it to us.
Yeah, give it to her.
Gotta give them claps, man.
Come on, Miss LaRuby May. Yes.
OMG.
Yes, baby. We are
Ruby
so
in the
glad.
building.
We are so glad to have you here today.
Thank
Ruby.
you. I appreciate it. Thank you
Listen,
very
before we get into any fun stuff and
All right.
everything, I want to talk about you.
much. Okay.
About what this means to you, and I got all. Look at this. This is a special question. Okay, if you can't answer these questions,
Then I gotta go home, right? Gotta go home. Cut off.
it was just so much. My heart was like overwhelmed when you won.
We was
the
so
race,
happy for
the
you,
race
man.
was so close.
Tight.
It was so close, but guess what? God knows what He's doing
Amen.
all the time.
Oh, yeah.
All the time. You're such a beautiful person
Thank you,
inside and
man.
out. I had to say that.
I appreciate
All
it.
right, let's start here. Okay, because people, even though they listen, but they really don't understand
Okay.
what any of this really is,
Gotcha.
truly, okay?
Gotcha.
So, Ward 8 consists of the following commissions: 8A, 8B, C, D, and E.
That's right.
Okay? The ANC, which is the Advisory Neighborhood Commission. Can you tell us what that is?
So the way that our government structure is so that you have the mayor, and then you have the council members. There's 8 of us for each ward, and then there's 5 at large for a total of 13.
Okay.
And then once you get into on the ward level, you have advisory neighborhood commissions, which are elected officials. They're not paid, so these are all people that volunteer.
Wow.
But they serve as the liaison, the connection between the neighborhood, the community, and the council member.
Oh,
Right.
okay. So
And-
they're in the middleman.
Yeah, they kind of the middleman, but they also have authority like to call agency directors to be
Oh,
able to help
okay.
get things done in the neighborhood because there's about 70,000 residents in Ward 8. So I wouldn't be able to get to all of them or to be able to hear all their concerns. So we rely on the ANCs to be able to help bring the message, let us know what's going on so we can try to fix those issues.
Oh, great.
Oh, okay.
So I hope you all got that. This program will be recorded so that you guys can see it again on YouTube in case you missed something. But this is what I want to know. How can people contact you?
So I have an office right now, only one office, 1350 Pennsylvania Avenue down the Wilson Building. We're in Suite 400. The phone number is 202-724-8045.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Now,
For real, you had a bunch of questions. For real.
yes, I do. I think I
You waiting
I
on
don't
you.
know.
You waiting on you.
I'm
We gonna get you
so
this time.
excited.
Like last time.
Now let's get it right. The last time she was here, can I get a pen? The last time she was here, guys, she's been on the show twice. First with Mayor Bowser,
Yeah.
okay, in
Yeah.
here getting it in with her. We predicted that she was going to win. What
She
happened?
won.
Hey,
She
man,
won.
hey. Y'all need
Then-
to get somebody some lottery numbers,
Yes.
man. Y'all
Then-
pretty good.
Yes.
Y'all
Then
pretty
we have
good.
her in here, Miss LaRuby May, and guess what? I predicted it then too. I said you're going to
Gonna
win.
win.
Guess what happened?
We won.
She won.
Yeah, we won.
Yes,
Yeah,
8
we
will
did.
rise. 8 will
Yeah,
rise.
that's right.
Now we're getting older,
Okay,
right? We're
yeah.
getting older. We have all of these young children. Some look up to us, and some look to themselves.
Right.
Okay, and you are a great influence.
Okay.
Truly, I saw you there. I watched your work. I went online. I seen the grind. I seen y'all in the snow. I seen y'all on the corners, hats, coats, a whole team of people holding up the LaRuby sign.
Oh, yeah.
Honey, all it did was just
Signs
say
everywhere.
It says chills because that's a real grinder. That's
right.
that street grind. That's out. It's not just paperwork behind the
That's right,
scene,
man. We
so
gonna
on
work.
and so forth. So by me saying us getting older, are there any senior citizen homes or anything that's in Ward 8?
Yeah, so, my predecessor, Mr. Barry, was really good about taking care of the seniors, and that's something I'll continue. So I've been very blessed.
Yes.
I've built a 91-unit affordable housing property for seniors right on Alabama Avenue in
Wow.
Ward 8.
That's
So,
what's
yeah,
good.
no, man, we're
what's
grateful.
up.
We've been
Yes.
very
You
care
blessed.
about the
Been very
community.
blessed. We have the Senior Wellness Center that's right on Martin Luther King Jr. Avenue, and so actually I was on the corner out at the little corner store right on 22nd Street in Stanton, and I ran into a sister today. So
Wow.
I got elected, and right now we're in the middle of budget season.
Okay.
And so we didn't have anybody sitting at the table for us.
Wow.
So they've taken a lot of money actually out of the Department of Aging. The sister was telling me today that they took all the money out to do the meal delivery services for
Okay.
seniors. So
Right.
I'll be back in the office on on Tuesday fighting for
Yes,
the budget
yes.
to get some more money to take care of our seniors.
Yes, and Lord's willing,
Yes,
it's going to
it is.
happen.
Yeah, hey
It's
man,
gonna
we
happen,
fighting. We
honey.
fighting.
Yes.
We fighting for our people. So
Exactly. So how do you plan on implementing new ideas when it comes to low base and low wage workers?
So one of the things I'm really privileged and blessed to have is I was endorsed by the unions.
Okay.
Almost every union.
Wow.
Um,
Okay. Oh, wow.
So there's only 2, but we won't. We'll talk to them. we'll talk to them a little bit later. Now that we done won, we can call them back.
Right.
So the reason that I appreciate the unions is because they pay living wages.
Okay, great.
They pay full medical benefits.
Wow.
Right. They have insurance, and they take care, and they make sure that our residents are being taken care of. And so we're going to work hard with our unions, and we're going to work hard with our businesses to make sure that people are getting, enough money where, some of our mothers, man, some of these people working 2-3 jobs.
Yes, multiple jobs.
Yeah,
just to make the ends meet.
Yeah, just to still be behind. So
Right.
we got to make sure that we're looking at our economy. The city's doing well.
Right.
And we ain't broke.
Right, exactly. Not all those speed trap cameras y'all get me on Pennsylvania Avenue.
So we're going to work to make sure that we are providing individuals with opportunities for working opportunities where they can make living wages, and they only have to work 8 hours a day or 40 hours a week
Wow.
instead of 60, 70 hours a week
Right.
to take care of their family. So, because if a mom or parents are out of the house 80 hours a week,
Wow.
they ain't got no time to spend with their kids. And
None.
So we're going to work. I was endorsed by the Chamber of Commerce, so we're going to work with the business
Yes.
community.
Yes.
Right? We're going to work with the
Okay.
small businesses in Ward 8.
Yes.
And what I know is when Ward 8 people when the businesses have money, that's you. If y'all had a business and you knew that you had a contract for the next 4 or 5 years,
Yes.
you'll be hiring people
Yes,
from
you
the
will.
community.
Yes, you
Right.
will.
And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to make sure that local businesses, Ward 8 businesses, get some opportunities for contracts so that they can hire our residents to make sure they're making decent money.
Perfect. Oh my gosh, she
She's
answered these
definitely
questions. She put the
helping the
she
community.
Put the nail in
Y'all
the
know
hammer
who-
to these.
But
Now-
hold on, can I just say this?
Sure,
I just got
sure.
a text. Lorenzo in Birmingham, Alabama, Timothy in Pensacola, Florida. Shout out to my brothers.
All
They
right.
watching
Oh,
the
family.
OMG.
Shout out,
That's
shout
y'all shout out, Lo, Tim.
Yes.
That's love
yes.
right there.
Now, it's a lot of kids watching this program, believe it or not, today. Okay. And they, like I said, they don't understand politics. Like they say, church and politics and all of this church and state don't mix and so on and so forth. Let's kind of break it down to them. You are with the what? Democrat or Republican
I'm
Party?
a Democrat.
Okay.
that's
Can you
right.
tell our listeners, because we are streaming in 130 countries, all 50 states, what the difference is between, very briefly, a Democrat and a Republican?
I would say basically the difference is going to be our views on social issues and social policies. So Democrats tend to be more liberal on social issues, wanting to make sure that we're taking care of our people. So you'll see, for example, when we have a Democratic administration and the president, you'll find that there are going to be more resources into social programmings that help to take care of our most vulnerable people.
Exactly.
Our TANF programs,
Yeah.
our SNAP programs,
Right.
our
Okay.
taking care of our seniors.
Exactly.
And so when we're under more of a Republican, it's a little bit more conservative. Republicans tend to be like, pull yourself up by your bootstraps and do it
yeah.
yourself instead of,
Totally
recognizing
understand.
that there's been a lot of years of oppression for our people.
Right.
So my mom was a Democrat, my daddy was a Democrat, my
Right.
grandma was a Democrat.
Same
that's
here,
right,
They all
same.
family, so I'm a die Democrat.
Good to hear. What is it hard being a female and a politician today?
Well, so I've been a politician about 6 days.
Okay. But you
She on her way though.
Yes.
Yeah,
Doing
so-
an 8-day ride.
So 8-day
All
ride.
day ride, man.
So
Yes.
I'll tell you, the campaign trail was a little bit difficult.
Yes.
But it's not difficult to serve people.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not. When you just want people to have opportunities, when you want young people to have opportunity,
Right.
it's not difficult. Now, down on in the Wilson building, it's going to be a little difficult to convince some of the other council members that they should do right by Ward 8 and the Ward 8 residents. But, I'm ready and I'm prepared for that fight. I'm on my grind.
I know
Yes,
that's
you
right.
are.
She
Yes,
said she
you
ready.
are. Yes, you are.
Y'all
So
heard
since
it.
you said that, how have your life changed in these 6 days?
So I'll tell you probably the biggest change is I have council member tags on my car.
Okay.
So, right, and it's crazy because
Yes.
people just pull up next to me. Lady pull up next to me.
Yes.
We got a meeting on Wednesday. You coming? I'm like,
Yes.
ma'am, I don't know what you're talking about. So, I think more people come up to me than before. But the greatest change is just a different level of appreciation of how
Right.
blessed I am for the opportunity to serve. I had a former mayor tell me that I've been given the greatest gift anyone can have, and that's the gift of being able to serve people. And,
Yes.
and so it's changed because now,
And I agree.
now I can ride down the street and I can
Yes.
see something. And I can make change.
Yes,
Which
yes.
is 6 days before it took me a lot more phone calls, but now
Right.
I just shoot a text and it's like,
I know that's right.
Councilmember May.
Yeah,
So
that's totally,
so-
totally. Listen, do you see more blacks following your bread trail, your footsteps? Do you see more young people following you? Meaning like, oh, I want to be like LaRuby May. Have you actually heard these things?
Again, I've been blessed to serve young people the whole time I've been in DC.
Right.
And one of my mottos is, and I ask people to join me, right? To be a light that's so bright
Yes.
that the young people coming behind us don't have to struggle to see.
Right.
And so I continue to try to lay pathways, but I've been really blessed to have young people and mentees.
Right.
But right now, DC, our council is predominantly white. Although the city is almost majority black. We're not
Okay.
quite the majority, but we're very close.
Okay.
And so for me, it's all about grooming young black leaders, young sisters, young brothers, so that they can reach their full potential. They may not want to
Exactly.
follow me and be a politician,
But-
but whatever their dream is, I want to make sure that they have the
Yes.
opportunity.
Oh,
and
that's
resources.
great.
So-
That's great right there.
Can you tell us about your church? What church do you attend?
Oh man,
what
the
church
the
do you
cathedral
attend?
Hold on, wait a minute. Are you
She-
come from a pastor family?
Yeah, my daddy was a preacher.
Whoa, yes.
Again,
God is
my
good.
brother Tim. There you go, Tim. That's your second shout out, man. Yeah, he's a preacher.
All right.
But I
good.
attend the amazing, audacious, awesome Allen Chapel Church on Alabama Avenue in Southeast. Dr. Michael E. Bell is my pastor, and he's just an amazing man of God. Like he doesn't necessarily believe in the four walls of the church. He just
Right.
believes in serving. He's probably one of the most humble dudes
Oh, wow.
I've ever met. So I'm very
Wow.
grateful that he is he's my pastor, and looking forward to continuing him doing great things for Ward 8.
Okay, great.
That's great.
What should what do you think should be taken from Ward 8 and replaced?
What should be Well, I'd like to take some of the crime away.
Okay.
I and replace it with prosperity and hope and
Yes,
positivity.
yes,
We I got a
Yes.
call this morning about, I don't know, it was early, 5 o'clock this morning, where a domestic violence issue where a brother lost his life and there's a sister that
Right.
may not make it, and too many of our children are growing up seeing things that they shouldn't see.
Yes.
They still should. They still should be naive to that. We still should be sheltering them from that. So if I could
Exactly.
take anything out, I'd take all this violence out. And we're going to work hard to try to get it down, but it's going to take the community helping working with us.
Exactly.
Definitely.
Exactly. And OMG, we can put some work
Got
in there with
let's
you.
Put it in
Definitely.
there.
Some
Got
kind
back.
of way. Some
Hey,
kind of way.
we're gonna be out there walking in the community.
We gonna be
getting
in with
people
you.
to know that
Yes.
we talk about like uptown, how the crime isn't the same, but
Yeah.
you go uptown, you go to Georgetown or Palisades,
Right.
something happened. Everybody telling the police officer who it was, a description of what it was.
Right,
Then we
exactly.
come on the south side, we don't know what happened.
Right.
you
Nobody's saying
Yeah,
anything.
nobody.
Yeah.
So some of us are okay with a murderer living in our neighborhood, right, or living
right,
on our
right.
block, and so
That's-
we just got to go out there and make sure that we're looking for the future.
What is your main goal? And I know this is like such a broad question. What is your main goal that you want accomplished if you just had one?
Wow. To make sure that every family, every child, every neighborhood gets the resources they need to be successful.
Yes. Couldn't
See,
have-
that
couldn't
was
have
that
had a
was
better
perfect.
answer.
That was
I'm proud of
perfect.
you, man.
She
I'm
knows
so
just
proud
what
of
to
her.
say.
Yes.
I'm trying to work my way up to an OMG hat, man. I've been.
Oh,
this
we
is
that's
this
on
is
deck.
my
That's on
third
you on
time
deck.
here,
Yeah,
man.
you on deck. You on
You
deck.
know,
You gotta
I'm
bring
trying
it.
to
You
grind for y'all, man.
Yes.
Your own special made one.
Yes. Now, by taking Marion Barry's seat, let me give a quick something on that.
All right.
When I was young, we Marion Barry did so much for us. He had after school programs. The guys could go to I think it used to be called the Golden Dome or something. I'm so old, but you can go and run and shoot. You can go and play ball at 12 o'clock at night. All of these great opportunities that he gave us and things like that. How does it feel at this moment in your personal life when you're home alone? Nobody's there but you. And you look in the mirror and you say, I'm sitting in the honorable Marion Barry seat. How is that feeling?
It's an overwhelming position to be in. I'll tell you. So I'm in Suite 400 in the Wilson Building.
Yes.
When I was an intern for Mr. Barry in 2005, he was in Suite 400.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Right. So going back home, and then on the dais in the Wilson Building, they gave me the seat where he was. And so, people tell me all the time, like, yo, you got some big shoes to fill. And I tell them I know, but that's because I wear like a size 10.
You heard that.
But
That's right.
I'm just again humbled.
Yes.
To have an opportunity to serve after such a great legend.
Right.
He did so much, and I'll never replace him. He's irreplaceable.
Exactly.
We're not going to do that. But what we're going to do is, his legacy of passion and compassion for our people.
Yes.
How much he
He was
cared, how much he
highly loved here.
loved.
Yes.
We're going to continue to try to
Keep his
walk in
legacy.
that spirit.
That's right.
All the
That's
kids
right.
have jobs. Then
That's right,
summer
that's
youth,
right.
man.
You know,
Nobody
as
had
a
to
matter
worry
of
about
fact,
no jobs.
Tuesday at 10 a.m. on the campus of St. Elizabeth, I'll be with the mayor. We're signing into law a bill that allows for the summer program to now serve young people that are 22 to 24 years old.
Oh, wow.
In the program, so
See?
for the Marion Barry
Yes,
Summer Youth
yes,
Improvement Program.
again, after all these years.
Yes, just continue to
See?
say
Keep it
God,
on.
yes, God
so-
is good.
Keeping it
He
on.
is good. How long have you been into this? Are you are you a lawyer? Have you worked for lawyers? Meaning, did you know that you was going to be into this as a kid? I know this is like a 6-part.
I know, like, she's like,
Part A,
wait,
B,
part
C,
you want
D, E, F, and
what
G,
now?
man.
Or as you got older and you developed into yourself, like, yeah, I want to deal with this law thing. How long have you been doing it?
Okay.
And what got you into it?
So again, I've been serving people since I was little. That's just the type of household I grew up in. My parents just always served people, served the community. Again, the greatest gift the Lord can give us is to be able to serve. And
Yes.
So I never thought I'd be sitting in this seat as a politician. Never really had a desire to be a politician. Just had a desire to
help.
serve, right?
Yes.
And I just been so blessed.
Yes.
I've just had so many opportunities, and when you see our people not having opportunities, and then you get a chance to provide opportunities,
Right.
then it's like I'm obligated.
Exactly.
Right?
You're
what I'm
stuck in
saying?
it. You're stuck in it now, baby.
So we'll see. I've been really, I really, in politics, I really help people get elected. Very fortunate.
We're
My
all
brother,
fine.
my brother's a politician, so I helped him get elected. I helped the mayor get elected.
Yes, you did.
Helped the mayor in Pensacola get elected.
Oh,
so I've
wow.
always
See,
been
this
a
is
bit
your
of behind
call.
the scenes.
Yes,
But
this
behind
is
the
your
scenes, right?
But you know what?
Now
You
it's
can-
your
it's my
turn.
turn.
It's
Right,
your
but
turn.
look, sometimes you're not saying you're not invisible. You're
Yeah.
behind the scenes. That's
right.
what makes it count at the end of the day. What advice, okay, give us a camera so that she can look in, because I want her to directly look in here and talk to these kids for us.
Okay.
Sherman, what camera should she look in so that she can directly talk to the kids? That camera up there. This is
Okay.
the
With
question.
the blue light on.
With the blue light on.
All
I
right.
never get to look up there. Listen, what advice do you give these children that are basically taking care of themselves, that are on social media using it as parents and things like that? What advice do you give these children to want them to, further their education or be around positive people when they have been bombarded with adult material, drinking, smoking things? What advice would you give them, as Miss LaRuby May?
The first thing
that camera
is
up there.
okay. I'm sorry. The first thing is
Listen,
to
kids.
tell you that I was out today with Bernard, the the young African American baseball player for the Washington Nationals, and you know, he told the young people, he said, you know, people always told him that he wouldn't make it, and what he said is, you know, whatever you want to do, whatever dream you have, don't give up on your dream, but you can't expect your dream to come to you. You got to work for your dream. And that's the same thing I would tell them, that I know it's difficult. I know 9 and 10-year-olds that are making sure the 3 and the 4 and the 5-year-old brothers and sisters are getting to school, making sure they eat. So we're putting adult responsibilities on some of our children, but you can do whatever it is that you want to do. So find one person, find a teacher,
Yes.
swing by a church and find a preacher, find somebody and just say, hey, I want to do better. I want a different situation. I want a different life. Find me, 724-202-724-8045. Call my office.
Yes.
And let me connect with you, or let me connect you with my staff, because I want to support every young person that I can.
Because they're our
to reach
future.
their dream.
They are our
Everybody
future.
needs
And we in
somebody.
trouble. If
Yes.
we don't help them out, we in trouble.
We are in big trouble.
You know, this Scooby, this PCP,
Yes,
this all
it's
this
too
stuff
much.
out here.
It's too much.
We got to really make sure we take care of our young people. So.
Exactly. So, guys, we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back and talk more with Miss LaRuby May. But before we start, we want to give you a few things. We want to give you a few things.
your
I want to
day.
first start. It's your day. Sherman.
We want to
I
show you how
appreciate it.
proud of you.
Hey man, before y'all give me some, let me give, OMG has been with me on the grind, support. They came out during early vote, went and got people to come and vote. So I appreciate y'all. So that's what's up.
This is for you from all my grind. Yes, yes. We know that none of us drink.
Right.
Home is some apple
All
cider.
right, okay, apple cider. Mama is apple cider, mama.
Yes,
It's
no
apple
real
cider.
drinks.
It's
No real drinks.
Pastor Tim, that's your third shout out. It's apple cider.
Right.
And next,
Give it a
but
bag.
not least, you don't have to look in here
Okay.
and dig, but you can look later if you like.
Okay,
It's up to you.
all right, okay.
But
What's
this is
that?
for you for on my grind. You can look. It's in there. It's in there.
appreciate my OMG.
Yes, all of it's down in here. So much different stuff. Keep it moving.
That's what's up.
Let's put it up.
Put it up.
Definitely.
Something to put my cider in.
Yes. Yes, the apple cider she got going on.
Blinging with my pen.
Bling bling.
I'm gonna with my first law that I get to sign. I'm gonna sign with that.
Oh yeah, we need that footage. Yeah, we want that footage. Yeah.
And we're gonna tweet it. We're gonna tweet
Yeah, we gonna tweet definitely.
okay. On my desk, you'll
Hey.
come in and see me. I'll be blinging with my mouse.
Hey,
That's what's
bling
up.
bling.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Oh, man, it's too much, man. Y'all doing it up. And
Hey.
my bling stapler. So
Hey.
come check me out on my desk. I promise.
She gonna be good in that
On
seat.
Tuesday when I get in the office, I'm gonna tweet out my new stuff on my desk.
Hey,
That's what's up. That's what's up.
hey.
And my tablet is it? So they assume I got a tablet though. That's so everybody give me a
So
tablet.
she gotta get a tablet next. Exactly.
Nah.
Getting you ready for that seat. No, it should be something else. Yes, it should. Congratulations.
That's what's up.
Have you hooked up for the office?
Okay, it is my card holder, right?
Yes.
I ain't even got no cards yet, so I'm glad I got
See?
a card
She
holder.
got something to
for my
put it
card.
in.
So when
She got something to
when
put
I
it
give so I'm telling my staff now, I got the card holder. I need
Get her some cards.
Thank you guys. I appreciate you so much.
Card.
Thank you, baby.
That one?
Thank you. Appreciate it.
She got this.
All right, man. OMG Entertainment, man. We're going to keep supporting. Thank y'all so much,
Man, we support you all the way.
I give you the best card for that.
So,
Oh, this is so fabulous.
Yes, I see we're here with LaRuby May.
thank you, man.
Board
Congrats,
8, man.
Board 8. So 8 may
OMG
rise,
supports,
man.
man.
Rise.
8 may rise. You better know it.
Come around here and explain this last thing.
Okay.
Come around here and explain this.
Okay, good luck. Blink.
Open
okay,
it up.
I got
Hey,
it.
What is
guys,
that? What
this
is that?
is the thing.
Turn it around.
Turn it
Hey,
around.
this is a key, man.
She got the key to the city.
That's what's Gotta keep to the city.
already know.
Mama, we done moved up, baby.
Yeah.
We gotta keep to the
Move
city.
it on up.
That's right, baby. Ward 8 rising, baby.
Yes,
Ward
baby.
8
you guys can now start to call in. We're going to go on a quick commercial break. We're going to be next, after we come back from the commercial break, we'll talk a little bit more with Miss LaRuby May. And we're going to talk a little bit about what she's doing, how she got here. Do she like pie? What time does she wake up?
Does she like cupcakes?
Do she like the cupcakes? So we're gonna do this. So right now we're gonna do a commercial by Black China. If you guys don't know, you can get lashes at www.lash.com, or you can go to her website at www.88fin. Listen, guys, this is her commercial for the shop that she has. I am sponsoring her. Let's go.
Hey guys, I'm Black China and we are at Lashed in Encino, California. Lashed is basically a full beauty experience. You can get your eyelashes done, scripts, individuals, full face makeup, waxing, threading, eyebrow tinting, eyelash tinting. Well, I actually started Lash because I had came out with an eyelash brand and it just made me think of different ventures and like different things that I can do, and I wanted to offer a place where women can actually come and get their eyelashes done and makeup, so it all like goes together. One of my main concerns with opening Lashed is that I want the people that's actually getting the service to be comfortable. So I thought of the great idea to actually have zero gravity massage chairs, so while you're getting your eyelashes done, you can be comfortable. Of course, they're white, and if you get cold, we have these chinchilla, so you can actually stay warm. So I put 27 chandeliers in the ceiling, 24 karat gold leaf trimming. I have 4 eyelash tech ladies, candles of course, big mirrors, the makeup station with 2 vanities, and then back here we have the wax room. So this is the wax room, and you can actually get body wraps here also. If anybody opening up their own business, I would suggest to do everything the right way. Don't try to bypass and do it like at your own time and your own speed, and don't let anybody tell you about your business. Thanks, Live Civil, for stopping by Lash, and we are officially open for business.
Hey, welcome back to the On My Grind radio show. Okay, this is what we're doing for On My Grind radio. What we're doing is we're doing quite a few events, guys. We are going to Miami in August. We're going to do a tour. It's called Networking and Exposure Tour. What we're doing is we're renting 2 RVs, 2 trucks, 2 vans, 2 RVs, and 1 truck. By doing this, it gives us at least 60 people as a team, as DMV, to just simply go out there and promote, whether it's your music, your business, LaRuby May,
Exactly.
you know, whatever it is
Miami,
you're doing,
right?
you know,
Right.
all of this. So the other thing we're doing is we're bringing Trina and Black China into town, doing a DMV listening party, okay? What this is giving them a chance to be heard, giving them a chance to be seen, okay? When on a normal here in the district, we have, you know, ways to have platforms and things like this, but unfortunately, the town that we live in, they don't give you a lot of support musically. Okay, they really don't. So I decided to get Trina into town, and while she's here, her and Black China, they will actually be sitting from here to that balloon, watching you perform, listening to you sing, okay? It's going to be so hot. I decided not to do it at a big place like Howard Theater or anything because it's so big. It's so it's not personable.
Gotcha.
I want a little bit more intimate setting, you know, where everybody has your direct attention.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? So you guys come on and go to eventbrite.com, get your tickets, register. Like I tell people all the time, a closed mouth does not get fed. Sure, the prices look high, but we've been promoting this since February. We've given you opportunity after opportunity to come on the show for $100 to get $1,000 spot, but you guys aren't jumping out there for the opportunity, but that's okay because sometimes this is the way it go. We got to jump on the bandwagon when we think the bandwagon is good, which is fine with me. But it's going to be on the radio. Listen, guys, when it goes on the radio, you already know. That's it. I mean, the slots are gonna go. So right. I and Shift right here, we actually get on our feet and literally grind. From Waldorf to California, Maryland to Delaware.
We all over.
We're everywhere. Not only are we talking it, we document our travels, okay? So tomorrow we can be in your neighborhood.
Right.
So, guys, I just want to let you know. Also, we're going to pay someone to, which will be Trina. I keep saying someone. We're going to get Trina to pick someone that she really, really liked to do a collab with them. We're going to fly them from here to Miami into the studio with her. Do the collaboration, have a little fun that weekend, and fly you back. All expense paid by On My Grind Entertainment. Okay?
Better watch out. That that might be.
Y'all heard that? Y'all better get on that.
Vocals.
Hey,
I got some vocals.
Hey, let me hear you blow.
Y'all better get on deck, man.
Y'all ain't ready.
Well, since she's speaking of vocals, while we got this little bit of time left, let's play a little bit of trap rap. You know, I'm going to let you guys hear her song that's the hottest that she have, Shift-T, because what we do is, well, as her manager, this is what I did. Because people are like, hold up, why she only had that one CD in a whole year? Because artists need to be developed. They need to be developed. Not just make music, put it on YouTube, get your friends and, people like that to look at it and hear it and push like. We want that music to get in ya in a good way, okay? People criticize the video. The video was family oriented. It was our cousins, our aunts,
family.
It was a family.
It's always
yes, because
family
no matter what,
man.
It depends on how you use the vocabulary that you use. When you hear trap rap, you think of drugs and things of that nature. We do not rap about that.
Nah.
We do not rap about that, rape, violence, anything of like that, okay? So you guys need to upgrade your thinking.
That's right.
All the time. Change is good. They say no new friends, but change is good. Okay, guys? The number is properly placed on the screen now, okay? It's 240-343-2664.
Yes.
Hold up. So you guys call in if you have any questions. Last week's show was pretty good. If you have any questions for that, we will open the lines later on for that. In the meantime, like I said, we want to play trap rap. Okay?
Yes.
Let's get trap rap on. This is the DMV, guys. This is where we from. This is where we are from. This is what we rap, okay? We are the DMV. We stand as one. Let's get it in. Trap rap.
It's a movement, baby.
Yeah. Y'all know what it is. Yep. It's your girl Shift-T. OMG Entertainment. DMV all day. Yep. Nigga, this the trap rap. Trap rap. Y'all ready? Alright, let's go. For my trap niggas. Since you want the hood, bitch, here goes the trap rap. You wanna see stars, nigga, I got illuminati. You know how I rock, my shit straight crack. I want my money long every day, sleeping on racks. Death all that matters, getting paid with my fam. I fuck them no jam, bitch, call me Uncle Sam. Man, be chillin', get drunk at the clam. Make connects overseas, I'm talking mad grams. Hard ballers, I play some fucking relay. All about the bands, bitch, ass Juicy J. I'm so serious, don't you hear the streets talk? You in the trap with them chef, cook it up. Oh, shit will get slippery like the back of dough. For another hit, Mo will lay you in the coast. This is real talk, but if you can't adapt, then stay the fucked up about that murder cap. Be gone, niggas. Shit get real out here in them city streets. From northeast to southeast, uptown, southwest niggas, where you at? Yeah, we started from the bottom every day. We step in city streets. Gon' rock your hood, bitch. I'm every DC. It's a movement, yeah, my team's OMG. We been an empire, and real niggas see. I hate to see you hoes get caught up in a trap. Yeah, y'all some little bitches. Fuck, I put you on the map. It's the Shift-T dog. Y'all respect my words. Game over for these ratchets coming in first. on the block. Y'all know where I be. I've been a trap, nigga. Yeah, we started from the bottom. Every day we step in city streets. Don't rock your hood, bitch. I'm rapping DC. It's a movement. Yeah, my team's OMG. We run the empire. The real niggas see. At the end of the day, we still be that boss shit. Chillin' on the low, all balls, no dick. Like niggas that fly, they stays on my shit. But best believe I fight your dog, call me Mike Vick. I'm that Falcon steady, kept my pray for up high. Gotta spread my wings at night, I was born to fly. Flight 202, my Eagles Hawkeye. Shit, I'm Tulsi Ray, nigga, you a good guy. Don't be playing around, but eat my style for now. Fuck the piece apart, I'm worth the life, I go hard. Y'all ain't no star, got nothing but some goofy bitch. Tryna call my flow so crazy, I leave them seasick. Yeah, shit that goes rider up on this shit. So ain't no come between trick like a toothpick. Y'all gambling ass naked in a war zone. That land my Miss Capone, you dogs try to walk on. What? Y'all playing games right here. Y'all fucking with the realest. SHIF-T the night child. Yeah, OMG all day. Yeah, we started from the bottom. Every day we step in city streets. Don't rock your hood, bitch. I'm rapping DC. It's a movement. Yeah, my team's OMG. We run the empire. The real niggas. Yeah, we started from the bottom. Every day we step in city streets.
Caller, you on the line.
Hello?
Caller, you on the line.
Okay, let him go. All right, guys, we're back. This is the On My Grind radio show with Tokyo Tony.
The girl SHIF-T.
And we have Miss LaRuby May, Councilwoman for Ward 8. So
Right,
8
Ward
May
Woo!
ride.
8 May ride. We're in the house. Ward 8, Southeast.
All right, we're going to get back to some business over here. What pressure do you have in your life, okay, about this job? What pressure, like, does it affect your love life? Does it affect your sleep? You know, how does the realization of it, because we're all realists on this show, okay? So how does it affect your life?
Again, you know, I think that the pressure from it becomes that now I'm in a position to do more than I want to do more. Right. So it seems like, man, I ain't got time to sleep. Right. I don't have time for that because again, so many of our children, so many of our families are hurting and are without. So it's like, hey, you know, so it really affects my sleep patterns, right? Because I just continue to just want to try to do as much as I can. So, but we're gonna get done whatever we can get done. So
Just cat naps, huh?
yeah, just a real power nap, man.
So how do you feel about the transgender community? How do you feel about them? Like, have they like helped you, promoted you, been there, like, yay, or they've been kind of off the scene due to whatever reason?
So, you know, I don't know that the transgender community came out a lot in the Ward 8 election. In terms of like as a group. Yeah. But you know, the LGBTQ community, I think did, you know, I was endorsed by the Gertrude Stein, which is the LGBTQ Democratic organization in the city. But we have to do more. You know, we've had more we've had more queer women, transgender women to get killed than we've hired in the DC government.
Wow.
And so in the past 10 years, and we've just not, the government hasn't done a very good job at making sure that our police policies, you know, we just hired into the police department, but we got to do better. We got to make sure our police officers are trained and not mistreating, you know, our transgender community residents, because you know the police will treat them, you know, they won't treat them right, they won't treat them fairly, and so we got to make sure that we're putting the pressure on Chief Lanier to make sure that she's doing better, and then as a government, you know, we got to talk to our HR department, and we got to make sure that we're making sure that our government is a diverse government and looks like the rest of the city. So I'm going to continue to fight for the LGBTQ community. And you know, this weekend I'm actually going to go to an event. It's Memorial Day weekend, so it's Black Pride weekend. So happy Black Pride weekend to our LGBT community in the city, and so we're gonna keep fighting.
Okay, good.
Okay, you heard that.
This is like so unbelievable. What I'm about to say kind of like tells my age, but I remember Anacostia Park being like the part of the. I mean, it's no. I mean, Sugar Bear, EU, Red Essence, all of that. As a matter of fact, we have somebody here in our studio audience that used to, perform and sing, and she been on our show before as well. And her name is Miss Fista. She over there. Come over here and give yourself some shout out, honey.
Hey, give Fisa some love.
She's still east of the river, Ward 7.
Yes, she is.
What's up? Tokyo, I'm really glad you said that, because I was sworn in last Thursday at 6:30, right?
Okay.
At 4:00, the chairman of the council, Phil Mendelson, I'm saying his name, Phil Mendelson, had a meeting at 4:00. And in this meeting, everything that the mayor had given to Ward 8, he took out, including the mayor gave us $3.5 million to renovate the Anacostia Recreation Center.
No.
And before we had a Ward 8 member around the table to fight for us, he took it all away. So now there's $0 for the Anacostia Rec Center. So that's,
So
again,
how do we fight back? How do we fight back? How did the community fight back?
Call Phil Mendelson's office. I don't know his number right now, but call down to 724-8000 down to the council and ask to go speak to his office.
Say it again. Say the address again.
It's
and his
1350
name.
Pennsylvania Avenue. Phil Mendelson, he's the chair of the council. He took our money from us.
Wow.
And so, I'm going to continue to fight and talk to the other council members to try to get our money back, because, like you said, Anacostia Park, Anacostia Rec Center has been a staple in our community.
Yes.
And we deserve, again, we appreciate the mayor putting the money in there for us.
Exactly.
And we're not happy about the chairman. As a matter of fact, I don't know, the Rise Center, on St. Elizabeth, the pavilion, they had the Broccoli Fest and stuff there.
Yeah.
That same day, he took out all the money to operate the Rise and the pavilion. So on October 1, essentially all we can do is put some chains on the door, because he didn't put money in there for maintenance or operation. And he did all this without us having a council member. So I spent Thursday and Friday, and I'm going to spend all this day. A vote on the budget is Wednesday.
Right.
So, on Tuesday, flood you. If you live in Ward 7, call Yvette. Tell Yvette, put the money back in for our rec center. Put the money back in for our center.
Get on your grind with that, y'all. Get on your grind.
So let's
Care
make
about
sure
the community, man.
that because we didn't have somebody sitting at the table don't mean that you treat us like some garbage.
Exactly.
No.
I've always thought this, even coming up as a young adult, because I wanted to be a lawyer myself. Even though I did win a case a long time ago against some high-profile attorneys. But I respect the law to the utmost. But I have to say this right here. D.C. police, and don't get me wrong, okay, because I kind of, I don't want to be biased, but D.C. police and Maryland police are so different on different levels, okay, and I'm speaking from experience, which means DC police, they're too lax for me. They're extremely too lax. I can't watch a police officer and he has his shirt unbuttoned and his t-shirt showing, and hanging out in the hood.
Unprofessional.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, I can't respect that.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
but what I can't. Oh, the mics finally came on after all night.
Oh, wow.
Perfect. I want my money back. I'm teasing, but like I was saying, the police officers in DC and Maryland are different, and I'm going to tell you what I mean. I went to an apartment complex, which I have an apartment when I'm tired and I don't feel like riding all the way to Akankee, Maryland home. So I just went in this particular day, like last week, went and got an apartment. As I'm walking up, minding my business, News 5 comes up. In front of my building, literally in front of my bedroom window. So they asked me a few questions. They told me, what happened into the neighborhood. Long story short, the next day, I'm coming in, grinding, tied, hair all over my head, hat to the side. They caught me again. Wow. Then
different news stations.
All the news stations somehow caught me coming home from work. Okay? Now, the point that I'm making is I come home from work 2 days ago. It's literally 6 cars, and I filmed it because I love this new technology with the film. You catch everything. So I filmed it, okay, to show how this thing really goes, because I know the law.
Gotcha.
I definitely know the law, okay, about getting stopped and all that. I know what I can say, can't say, what you can do, what you can't do, okay? Now, there's 6 cars in front of my house. I get out and I'm watching, but I see two adults, a man and a female, screaming and hollering. I'm like, damn, how they doing that? And the police are there.
Right.
So these, I hate to say they were all Caucasian.
Okay.
So I'm watching this. So I'm like, you know what? Something about to transpire. You know what's about to transpire? I'm about to say something. That's what's about to transpire. I can't even get to my house, but you have news cameras stopping me. Now it's police cars and you not doing nothing. I can't hold it in. So I hit the flip on my phone. Boop, just in case. Because I fear nothing but God, sweetheart.
Hey, you know, we absolutely gotta do better.
Yeah, exactly.
With our police, you know,
Exactly.
I met with the police chief, met with the commander from the 7th district, and you know, I told them that the priority for me and making sure that our neighborhood is safe. You know, I live 2 blocks from the metro, and I can't walk to the metro in the daytime because so many people are getting robbed and so many people
Exactly.
getting jumped.
No, that's true.
None of us should live like that. None of our
Exactly.
kids should live like that. And so, again, I'm you know, my color is purple. And we're gonna start the purple hats where
Yes.
we as a neighborhood,
Yay.
we as
Gotta hit the
community
purple.
residents, we walk our neighborhood.
Exactly.
And so what happens is all these police officers not doing anything.
Yes.
When we start walking our neighborhood, we put the pressure on them.
Exactly.
Y'all
To
get out
step the
y'all
game
cars.
up.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
know,
Right.
y'all got to do that. So you know they got a lot of work to do. You know. So
Exactly.
the other thing is the mayor put money in the budget so that every single officer that's on the street has a body camera.
Exactly.
And again, some of the other members on the council said, "Nah, we don't need that many."
But let me explain something.
wow.
Back to the basis of what I was saying. The premise of my story was just what you said. They supposed to have on body cameras and supposed to, you know, comb your neighborhood to make sure everything is okay. It was a 12-year-old child that got, you know, raped. Okay, in Maryland. The question that I asked the officers while they were standing there looking crazy while these people were still arguing, well, where were you when this kid got raped? They ignored me.
Gotcha.
So I just made it a little more
A little bit more, bro. You know,
Yeah.
make sure they heard you.
Make
They
sure.
were-
So
Oh,
they
she
heard
did
me.
that.
He turned around and said, "Oh, we got. I have it on tape. Oh, we got this. Don't worry about all that." I said, "No. It's not. Don't worry about
Right.
that." So
Right.
the other officer beside him says, "I don't like your attitude." And you know what I said when I
What's
tipped
that?
my hat like I just did?
What's that?
I said, "I don't give a damn what you like." Okay,
It's not about what you like.
What he should have said in a professional way was this right here, which takes a sentence or two. Ma'am, we were called on the scene when it happened. The person is now incarcerated. Thank everybody for their support in
Right.
getting this guy captured. So on and so. He didn't do that. They were nasty.
Yeah.
They were nasty. So
Customer service, man.
Yes, and this is why
bad.
young black men teaching their children these days to hate the police.
Yep.
Okay, when I was coming up, I went to Washington Highland on Yuma Street Southeast. Okay, we
Highland.
had the side by side band, which was supposed. Hey, what? They brought the go-go band, police officers, officer friendly
Gotcha.
to the school.
That's right.
And they would tell us, we are the good people.
Gotcha.
We just get the bad people.
Gotcha.
Okay, nowadays they don't introduce themselves as nothing but.
They don't introduce themselves.
Thank you. I couldn't even think
Got
of
a
the word.
point there.
I didn't say that right. Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I said. Exactly. Exactly.
So,
So,
you know,
so,
we're gonna put that pressure on them. It's gonna be a full
Yes.
court press. We're gonna put a pressure on them to make sure that we're doing everything we can. So, you know,
you're rocking our camera, huh?
Hey, you rocking the
We
camera.
look like
and-
an
and-
earthquake.
You
We
can't
in
rock it.
DC, not LA.
I
know, right?
I got another shout
I'm
out.
unsure.
Hold on, we want to give some shout outs.
We'll get
We
some
have about
shout out,
5
Ruby.
minutes left on the show.
Shout out to Commissioner Lumen May, my brother down in Florida, elected official, dealing with some of the same things with police officers mistreating our people. So he told me make sure I give him a shout out. So,
Yes.
Lumen, there you
And
go, brother.
I want to give a shout out again to Miss LaRuby May,
Thank you.
Councilwoman of Ward 8.
Thank you. I appreciate it, ladies.
I want
OMG.
to give a shout out to my family, to my friends. I want to give a shout out to the China dolls.
Oh, definitely shout out those supporters.
I want to give out a shout out to my artist here, SHIF-T.
Shifty.
Lights out,
For
baby.
me, go back a long time.
I
right?
know
Yeah.
we go way back.
For-
This family right
Yes,
here. This family
yes.
all day.
For being there. I also got somebody else on the set. They came in. I mean, they've helped me when we first started the show. He's always going to be a part of the OMG family, whether he take his hat on, put it sideways to the back, to whatever. This is our man. He's going to be a great engineer one day, you guys. He's working on a few things right now. And I just want to give him a shout out. His name's Jeremy. Come over here, Jeremy.
What's up, Jay?
Y'all can check
Jay
out
in the
previous
building.
shows and Jay. Yeah, Jay's on there.
Jay
Y'all-
the vigilante.
y'all- Jay's crazy. Jay's crazy, guys.
He hasn't changed.
So guess what, guys? I just want everybody to know that you have to be in your own skin. Okay, you have to know who you are first before you can get to where you're going. Okay,
Definitely.
no matter how old you are never too old to learn. Okay, education is important.
Absolutely.
Very, very important. Unfortunately, I wanted to be a lawyer too, but
Never
I
too late.
But
Never
I had
too
a
late.
baby. So
Yeah.
what I'd rather do is I'd rather support the
Hey.
politicians.
Appreciate. I
Okay,
appreciate
this
that.
is what I'd rather do.
Thank you. Hey,
Okay.
Can I get one more shout out?
You can give all the shout. We got 5 minutes to shout it out. Shout it out.
Today I had the privilege of going and walking through the new Berry Farm Recreation Center. Man,
Whoa.
y'all need to get in it.
Whoa.
It's hot.
Wow.
So Wendy Glenn, that's your shout out. It's open. What she just told me. She sent me a shout out.
Oh, yeah, get that shout out.
It's open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. They got a great pool. Man, they got a basket. A rooftop basketball court out there.
Wow, that's
They've
big.
got a gym with 2 courts.
Wow.
They got I mean,
That's
just
hot.
it's just really nice.
That's
like
hot.
It's really
Can
what
anybody go?
It's
Or
free.
is
It's
it-
free for all district residents.
Okay.
It's a nominal charge.
It's
if you don't
fair.
live
That's
in,
fair.
Couple
That's fair.
dollars.
It's
if you don't
fair.
live- If you don't
It's
live
fair.
in DC, I mean,
That's cool.
they got a spot out in the middle where you can have performances.
Wow.
Right.
Oh,
See what I'm saying?
Wow.
OMG on
They
it.
doing it
OMG
right
on it.
Yeah, man. So
That's
you know
big,
what?
man.
It is what our children deserve.
Yes.
Right, it's what
Yes.
they deserve. It's
Yes.
probably they got a football field,
Yes.
AstroTurf Division I NCAA grade.
It changes the
AstroTurf
mentality.
football
It changes
field.
the mentality.
So
Yeah.
definitely good. Yep.
Yes.
So check out
Yes.
the Berry Farm Recreation
Because
Center.
our
Y'all heard
children,
it. Check
our
it out.
children count, guys. You have to pay attention to your children, okay? Understand what they're doing out here in the streets. You cannot be a parent and you don't know where your kids are, okay? You have to know where your children are. You have to teach your kids manners and respect, okay? Like Miss LaRuby May. She grew up, her father was a pastor. Okay, and now she's a politician. Okay, how
Imagine
wonderful
that.
is
Wow,
that?
so he's loving that.
So you guys, you just have to keep your head up out here no matter what. Put God first in everything that you do. Because
definitely.
if you don't, it's going to fail. Everything is going to fail, okay? Don't let music or entertainment or any of that take you out of who you are and make you somebody else that you're not, okay? It's all entertainment. Life is a big field and fun full of entertainment. Okay. At the same time, we have people like Miss LaRuby May that makes it all come together, the glue to society to make
Right.
us be right, to think properly. Okay. She was out there, trust me, in the snow. Just out there grinding.
The grind is real.
And the part that I understand and I respect so much is the people she had behind her.
Yes.
It was hers. We can all do things ourselves. Sure. With God, anything is possible. But when you have friends and supporters and things like that, I promise you it makes it so much easier. But never give up on your dreams and your hopes. Okay? And at the end of the day, education, nobody can take that from you. They can strip everything from you, but they can't take that from you. Okay? Loyalty is in a class by itself. Because with loyalty comes respect, comes trust. It's not the other way around. I can't have loyalty to you when I don't trust you and respect you. Okay? Remember who you are at all times. It doesn't matter if you're white, black, Asian, fat, skinny, bald head, whatever people want to call you. Ignorant, dumb, a fool. It's okay. Just know who you are because truth has no guilt. Okay? Stick with those who stick by you. Love those that love you. Not so much the ones you love, but those that love you. Okay? Friendship. This is friendship. I met Miss LaRuby May through SHIF-T. SHIF-T I met Jeremy through my husband, and I met her, and I introduced her to SHIF-T. SHIF-T knew FISA. I didn't know FISA. FISA
Right.
came to the show. Now I know FISA. So they say no new friends. Don't go for it. Don't go for it. Keep a positive attitude. Keep the devil away from you. Kids, say your prayers. Get a Bible. Listen, get a Bible. Go to Psalms 23. Learn this. Say it every day. Every day. And I promise you, things will get better in your life, in your situation. Your mom could be a drunk, alcoholic, a junkie, whatever. Your prayers can make things better. Okay? God is perfection. He is perfection. Okay? We are imperfect. Know this. But you must work for what you want. No handouts. No handouts.
Grind.
None.
Get on the
grind.
grind.
It hurts. Grinding hurts. You get no sleep. You don't get no food. Your friends disappear. Okay? Just know who you are. Know where you're going.
He's able.
Change is good. Keep your head up. Stay focused.
Definitely.
And know that OMG is here for you. Stay on your grind all day.